Good morning. Good morning. Come on. We need some energy here. All right? Good morning. I am proud to serve as co-chair of Campus Philly, and I look forward to continue working with Mayor Nutter, with Tara, and the entire team to grow the region's college-educated workforce by attracting, by engaging, and also by retaining more college students in our region. Producing college graduates begins with enrolling them and then providing them with a challenging environment where curriculum so that they can learn and quality experience are the means of connecting them with future career opportunities. And here we have some very important people from Drexel who do all this. We have John McDonald. John, stand up, please. John recruits our students. We have Dave Ruth, who, please stand up, who is responsible for their student life, the quality of their student life after 5 o'clock. Thank you. We also have Peter Franks, who is responsible for finding jobs for all the co-op students at Drexel University. So now Greater Philadelphia has more than, I think it has 83 colleges and universities, and the majority of them, 81 of them, are actually private universities. Now, why am I making that distinction? If you look at the whole Pennsylvania, 94 universities overall, and I'm sorry, 94 private universities overall, who produce 50% of the bachelor degrees that students receive in our state. Now, what that means is that the taxpayer has a much lesser burden in Philadelphia, in Pennsylvania, and of course Philadelphia, than, let's say, Kentucky, where there are very few private universities, and the taxpayers have the full burden of paying for the education of the students who go to the state universities or state-assisted universities. So that's why this is important. And when you think of 300,000 students in Philadelphia, right, in Greater Philadelphia, well, that's a big number if the taxpayers had to carry the burden of educating them. And by the way, Drexel University has 21,500 students today. We're growing by leaps and bounds every year. So I have always this problem of having to change the numbers in every speech I give because we have to up them, all right? It's a good problem to have, though. When we look at the future, we look at enrolling more students, recruiting them from the United States, but also from abroad. And also, we are looking at the challenge that we face in front of us. I don't know how many of you know about it, but the demographics show that the 18-year-old population will shrink the next 10 years and more, and will shrink considerably in the Northeast. Will shrink probably about 7%. And by the way, the numbers are there because those future students are already born. So we know, we can count them, right? So we know that there will be a shrinkage of the pool from where we recruit. So we better recruit from California and, of course, Sacramento, where Drexel is opening up a branch, and as of January 1, and also we should be recruiting from abroad. The Drexel is a model for recruiting students. John, how many applications did you handle this year, including graduate and including transfer students and freshmen? 60,000 applications. So we keep busy trying to figure out who are the best qualified kids to bring to our university from such a huge amount of applications. And by increasing enrollment, of course, we need also to pay attention to something else that's very important, and that is retention. It's no good to recruit the students and then lose them because they're not satisfied with the academic offerings or with the environment that we provide them in our campus, and also the city of Philadelphia. Now, I have to tell you something that I think that it makes us proud, and I'm sure that will make the mayor proud. In 1995, when I came to Drexel University as president, we do surveys in the summer, and we ask our students, what brought you to Drexel, and then we ask the students who did not come here, what kept you away? And in the negative list, what made them not come to Drexel was Philadelphia, the city. They didn't like the city. They didn't feel comfortable. It was, characterizations, dangerous, dirty, unsightly, and so a lot of negative comments. Over the years, though, we saw a trend, a changing trend. And today, actually several years ago, we now have Philadelphia on the positive list. When we ask them, why are you coming to Drexel? One, maybe the second or third highest priority reason why they come here is because of Philadelphia. And of course, we market Philadelphia, and I hope that my colleagues in the other universities do too. We tell them that you come to Drexel because we are a cooperative education school. We will link you to a professional development that is unique in during your studies here. Number two, we are technological, and we are going to teach you skills that you will use in your whole lifetime on technology. And then number three, and most important, actually, is that we want to not only educate good students, good professionals, but we want to educate great citizens. And we use Philadelphia as a real-life laboratory to teach them how to be good citizens. Now, one of the ways that we do that is through our civic engagement arrangements for the freshman class. We have 2,500 students who are in the freshman class, and all of them have to do civic engagement work, have to volunteer, have to work with various organizations in the city that will bring up their civic responsibilities. And in another way that we try to also engage them with the city, we have created something that's fairly unique. It's the cultural passport. Now, it looks like an American passport, except the dragon, of course. But this cultural passport has 30 locations in town that are all museums, the opera, the symphony, the Academy of Fine Arts, the ballet, you can't, I mean, it's everything here, the Academy of Natural Sciences. And in every one of the pages, and also the map that shows where those locations are, when our students go, they have to go and attend each one of them. And there is a special stamp that those non-profit organizations use to stamp the passport. And then we know that the students attended. And so, again, this is to make certain, this passport is to make certain that the students acquaint themselves with Philadelphia and all the treasures and all the exciting things that Philadelphia has to offer. This has worked so well that, again, this is offered free. We have arrangements with those 30 organizations that accommodate the 2,500 visitors every year, our freshmen who will attend all those events. So the fact that 63%, almost two-thirds of our students stay in Philadelphia after they graduate, which is a very unique number, is because of the co-op. They find jobs, many of them in Philadelphia, and also we teach them to love the city. Now, also we have foreign students. At Drexel, we have about 1,700 foreign students born abroad who represent 110 countries. And we want to keep them too. We want to recruit them, and we have gone to Japan and to Korea, and we're going to be, I hear, we're going to be going next year or this year to Vietnam. and also perhaps China. Now, the issue here is, can we work together, all the universities together, to bring foreign students to Philadelphia? Not necessarily to Drexel, but to Philadelphia. And then the students will decide where they go. This is so important because at this point, we are overwhelmed by California. Foreign students, usually from Asia, will go to California. Also, Boston is a big competitor. So we need to stand up and with our efforts, try to bring more foreign students to Philadelphia. This is a huge economic development issue for all of us.